Hey everyone, and welcome to another Overwatch replay. This week hosted by me, Ivan, and today I'm bringing you a match on Hanamura, and it's the first time that I got a good capture with Tracers, so I'm gonna go Tracer for this first half and just show some things that I haven't been able to show a lot with Tracer. Alright, so as we come into the match, I am Tracer, Julien's going Zenyatta, we've got a Roadhog, a D.Va, a Soldier, and a Lucio. So it's a modified dive comp here, and then I'm going to go to the side here, really try and flank, punish this Reinhardt poking out, get him distracted to come from both sides. You hear those symmetric turrets coming up, so I know that I should watch out, and that if I teleport back right now, it's going to be pretty difficult for me to survive. On the point, I see a Hanzo alone, should have landed some better shots on him. But I can handle that one-on-one fight pretty well, especially if he's released his scatter shot. That's the one thing. It's really interesting with the Hanzo versus Tracer fight because the scatter shot is very powerful. If it lands, if you are against a good Hanzo, then Tracer's done. But most of the time, Tracer should be able to handle everything. So here, I'm going to lead the team. There's 5 of them, so I'm going to push up and try and harass the enemy, get what I can on my ult charge. Avoid that scatter shot because the Hanzo missed really hard. Gonna watch out for him. It's probably not the greatest idea to put that challenge on right there. I could have avoided it, but the scatter shot really ends me. So at least I have my ult charge back, and I'm trying to get in and around. Their Mercy already used her res, so what I'm really worried about right now is just making sure I stay alive, that the team is regrouping, because we don't have a lot of people here, but this Lucio is able to push up, and we're so close to getting that tip, but I think that we won't be able to because there's just not enough of the team together here on the court. And Symmetra is obviously one of the rivals of Tracer in terms of these small space areas of trying to attack this point. I see that shield generator on the left. I'm moving towards it, trying to put some damage on, but I also know that I'm getting focused here. I need to get that though. So I'm running away. As I run away, I spot this Roadhog. I'm putting some damage on. I'm gonna drop my ult to stick onto him here. Probably could have avoided doing that. I had a D.Va with me there. It's probably an excessive use of the ult, but at the same time, Tracer builds her ult pretty fast. So here, I like just poking where I can, taking out the turrets. I know that that is over there, so I'm trying to focus that shield generator, and Hanzo scatter shots me. So again, that's twice that's Hanzo scattershot me to the death, once that I've gotten him. So I saw Hanzo in that top corner there. I'm going to try and sneak around. Again, Tracer, great flanking character, as everyone probably knows. And I'm going to focus whenever I can against whoever has the orb on. Tracer does a ton of damage in the short range, and especially against defensive targets. That Roadhog doesn't spot me. That Symmetra gets the orb on her, and I'm trying to save teammates, but I go down because, of course, I charged right into a Winston Reinhardt combo, which is probably not the smartest thing. Should have gone around. Get around to the side here. I stick, but it doesn't do much good. That Roadhog, I basically just gave ult charge to him and Mercy, so that solo ult by Tracer doing nothing. Meanwhile, I still haven't taken out the shield generator, so we have 5 ults, so we should be able to go in as a team, but again, this Tracer play is just ruining myself because there I miss, so I need to relax, calm down, and just figure out what I'm doing. I see the team is going down, and now I'm just trying to regroup with the rest of the team. I know that my ult would be good to use to take the shield generator out, and other than that, I just need to poke and make sure that I build my ult charge. Roadhog doesn't get his shot off, gets his hook off, but he teams up with the rest of them to make sure I go down. Alright, so our team is getting ready for a push. Our Roadhog uses his ult there, and we're moving on to the objective. I have my ult. I'm going to use as much of my ability to get close as I can. I get the shield generator, get some turrets. Now it's just about cleaning up on the point. I hear that Roadhog going off, but I'm behind him. He doesn't know I'm there. And I'm able to put a lot of damage on, save that Lucio, take out that Reinhardt. And now it's Mercy's coming in. I knew I should have been able to take her first. But here we've got that coming in. That ult was a little bit misplaced, but again, there's a lot going on. I'm just trying to stay alive as much as possible. There, I get perfectly pulled into the ult, and there's nothing I can do to get around it. But our team has done a lot to make sure that we can do things. And we've gotten 2 ticks on Hanamura on the second point, which is hard to get, so we're doing well so far. Again, focus the healer, focus the people with the orb on them. Getting people full health. That Hanzo keeps just killing me. So, here we go. One last try to get up on them. Here, I have to waste a recall because I don't move out of the way properly for Fire Strike. As Tracer, you should be able to get away from them, not just try and ping them like they're playing baseball and want to get an easy base. I'm challenging the Hanzo. He's got his ult again. Put my ult down, blow him up. He's back. So now I'm focusing this Mercy a little late, but I'm focusing her anyway. Hanzo goes down. Reapers, his ult. The team is working well together. We're getting a lot of kills, getting some headshots. That Reinhardt gets a pin on D.Va, but she activates her ult. Mercy's coming in, but she already used her res and doesn't have it again. So there we go, round 1. So some things with Tracer: make sure you're flanking. Try and challenge that turret as much as you can in terms of the Symmetra, but don't get caught up in them. And then it's all about managing your ults and teaming up with people that you're working with. So we must defend, and I'm taking out another character that I don't get to use a lot for these Overwatch replays, which is Torbjorn. Here I'm going up the steps. This is a common one that I have seen people use in terms of putting this Torbjorn turret up into a place where it will attack the enemy team, do some damage, maybe get a cheap kill or 2, but really do some ult charge, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So Torbjorn, 2 keys: keep the turret alive, and also make sure that your team has armor. Armor is really beneficial. There's the differences between health, shield, and armor. Armor does a lot to shield damage from people like Winston, so it's important to keep your team well armored so that they can really defend themselves, and it gives you that. My turret has gone down, and I haven't noticed it because there's a lot of attention to the front. So at 8 health, I'm really trying to pull back. That Mercy catches me at the most critical moment, and I'm able to stay alive. Julien is playing Reinhardt now, so he pushes up to the front, and I'm able to get my turret down. And the turret goes down almost immediately, but it's a good distraction. I think we got some damage down. I'm putting some armor down. I should be putting another turret down, so here I'm moving to the back. This is another point that I like to turn. It gets a little bit of shielding. The hitboxes of the characters are a little bigger than you think, so putting the turret in the semi-shielded places is pretty good. I feel this push coming. I've got my ult, so I'm going to ult charge. Or rather, use my ult. Roadhog is going to use his stuff to try and take out my turret, and he does, but I'm able to put a lot of pressure on them. Our Mercy has her ult ready, so the res should be coming soon. We also have that Symmetra, so there is a teleporter for those who get cut down. And now we're just trying to hold off this attack, and I think we did pretty well there. They used up a bunch of their own ults, and I have almost full armor. Scrap, rather, so I should be putting down packets of armor. I don't have armor myself. I'm here. There's a Mercy who probably got cut off from the rest of the team, but I should be dropping armor on the point, and I start dropping it as much as I can. I'm picking up as much scrap as I can, just making sure it's armored. So here, I have a turret in the top corner. It's ready for push. They get break through our front lines, and it's also covering some of the flanks from other people. I have a decent amount of scrap, so I can drop that wherever I need to. I am really set. So far, see this Reaper coming in, call him out into the team, but also push. See the push is coming. This Mercy gets separated, so she's an easy kill. I don't know exactly what her cover is, but it looks great. So now I just got the team armored. I see that my turret is getting shot up, so that soldier I'm reading, and so I'm gonna go challenge him. I've got armor enough in the background, so teleporter goes down. The soldier made sure to take care of that. I reset up my turret and put some damage and have to kill someone. And the point is getting challenged by soldier and Mercy, so I put on Mercy 4. I'm gonna go out and use the armor scrap that I have to keep myself alive on the point as long as possible. A lot of my team went down. Mercy got a good res off. Just trying to put in damage. If I can't kill anyone, then that's fine. I know this Mercy has res, so I try to put pressure on Mercy, which means use it, gets it off. But my team is here to make sure that we can recapture this point. That's what's going to take. Again, my turret hasn't been damaged at all, so I'm putting in shots to myself, and the turret is about to be hard to hit targets like Lucio are going down easy because of that turret. There you go. So, thank you guys so much for watching this Overwatch replay as I covered some things with Tracer and with Torbjorn, the two T's on this victory on Hanamura. I hope that you check out some of our other content. We do a podcast on Mondays, this on Wednesdays, and a Let's Play on Fridays. So, I'll leave you with the play of the game, and yeah, guys, thanks.
Heroes never die.